track with ARTIXAN. Feeling like I'm rapping off a Xan in comparison. Better take a stand like I put you in a trance. Finna hypnotize you, make you dance. Hops here with a laxative. Got their ass running like an Amex. And I'll be quick to burst your bubble. Only feeling I'm catching is that you're trouble. Say that I'm the only one, but like you're drunk, you're seeing double. I'll be mixing up emotions in my cups. I got a couple. Double parking already, don't want a memory of tomorrow. Sipping on this Henny, think I drank too many. I'll be down 20 rounds.
I reckon 43.
43?
I knew he was going to go all off me either side. I didn't know it. He's going to go 41 or 43.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to do that.
Welcome back to Hammers Fans United. Welcome back to the Match Prediction Show. And, you know, because we are doing this on a Monday night, the Palace game just finished. We are going to learn the scores that we got for the last round and the total points right now as I read them out, and then we can react to that, and then we can start with the next set of fixtures. Before we get into this, Russell, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. There's only one thing I've noticed on the screen. Shouldn't probably me and Stu be on the top two and you guys below us, kind of how it's panning out reality and predictions?
Okay.
Shouldn't I be in your place?
You got some
guys
jokes,
be
yeah?
below us? Maybe
listen, leave the jokes to me, my friend, okay?
Yeah, man.
No, I'm good, thanks. I'm enjoying life right now, you know, so it's good.
All right. Cieran, my West Ham partner, how are you doing today?
I'm good, mate. I'm good, mate. Him and his top tier bollocks. This is what's happening, right? All you're doing at the moment, right, is what Leeds are going to do. Have a good start to the season and then battle relegation. That's how it's going in this. So I don't get to
enjoy it while it lasts.
Let's go. Right, Stuart, how are you doing? The Leeds boy.
I'm very well, thank you, brother.
I'm sure you are. Okay.
No, look, there's no jokes from me.
Yeah, he knows. He knows what's coming. Right, so what I'm going to do very quickly, I'm going to tell everybody this on air. Before we get into the scores, I've come up with one more point scoring, and you ain't got to do as much in depth. And what it will be is this, right? I don't know how we factor into the league table in regards to creating a. Anyway, we're going to do total cards. So when we get through the 10 fixtures, we'll do total cards, which includes red card, yellow cards. It includes whether, you know, yesterday we had Conte, we had two, all of them count. So now watch this. Whoever gets the closest to the actual total gets 10 points without going over. So for instance, if it's 54 and you say 49 and somebody says 55, the 49 gets it because they didn't go over. But if you hit it bang on the nose, which is going to be probably almost impossible, you get 50 points. 5-0.
Yeah, I like that.
So
yeah, I like
total cards will be right at the end of the last 10, the 10th fixture that we do. Total cards, just throw a number out there.
Oh, total cards across the whole
10 games.
What? So you don't pick individual reds and yellows?
Nah, just total. No, this is just something that, you know, it's just a little tweak to the scoring system. And like I said, if
you guys are behind?
Nah, don't worry, mate. It's about evolution. We always evolve.
We evolve with what? What? Just a quick point on that then. Do you class getting 2 yellows as 2 cards?
Yeah.
Or,
yeah.
Because you get the yellow, then you get a red. You call that 2, yeah?
2. Yeah. That'd be 1 yellow, 1 red. Yeah, that would be a 2. Good question, but yeah. And, you know, like I said, whether it's bloody the assistant manager, whatever cards are dished out, they will come up on the stats thing and we'll go with that. So, like, I'll say it one more time.
Give me some context then, because I don't study nothing. I'm not like multi-screen fucking bollock chops down there. Who's got 16 screens around his house. My God.
Stu, I think he's talking to you, mate.
Now, well, if we looked at last weekend, what's the kind of ballpark area of total cards in a weekend?
It's funny, you're going to be cheering on like yellow and red cards. It's like, yes.
Look, give him a yellow. Give him a yellow.
Right, here we go.
But, and if you're doing it against your own player, there's something wrong, isn't there?
Exactly, yeah. 49 cards last time.
Right, now, bear in mind, 2 of them was for the managers. They might have even got yellows as well, so it might have been 4. They might have got a yellow.
They got yellows first, and then they got reds.
So the average would be, you would say, 40 cards, which is 4 per game. You would average it. So whoever, like I said, whoever gets it bang on the nose would get 50 points, which I'm assuming it might happen once. And whoever gets the closest without going over gets 10 points. Yeah?
Makes a different spin on it, innit? Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah,
I thought you do it for every game. And I was like,
No.
for every game.
Right, so what I will do now is I'm going to go through our scores from this round, then the total, and then the team scores. Right, so Russell was the winner in the round 2 of games with 48 points. Look at him, Cieran. Cieran's not even looking at his screen. 48 points, which we're only 2 weeks in, but that is a record.
How many was that on bloody corners? How come he keeps getting corners?
Just like Stewart last week, 20 points came from corners.
I noticed didn't feel like there was many in that Liverpool game. No,
there was only 6.
Well, yeah, I was surprised by that.
Right, so I'm not doing it in any order.
I picked 11.
Yeah, I'm not doing this in any order. I'm doing it in the order that we go in. So Cieran scored 17 points this week.
Flying.
Clipboard didn't have as good a week this week, and he scored 24 points. And me, Mr. Consistency, I got 39 points this week. Right, we'll go to the total, which there will be some graphics on the screen. They need to be made up and put up. Right, so top of the table is Russell with 75 points. Look at him. iPad man. Cheat. I am in second, and I'm only 3 points behind him with 72.
Come on, Stu, come on.
Clipboard is now in third. He was first. He's got 63. And still in fourth place is Cieran on 43 points. Now,
it's all right.
In the team scoring system, Leeds have pulled further ahead. Leeds have 138 points. West Ham have 115.
It's like real life, isn't it, right now?
Nothing, exactly. So, right. So, just briefly, I'll go back from Russell now that we have revealed the scores. Your thoughts, Russell? You went from third to first.
I'm happy. I didn't think I did that well, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's the corners. I didn't realise maybe I'm getting more kind of clued in with the corners. Like, we'll get the corners right. You're a bit of a winner. So yeah, that seems to be the key one I'm kind of looking at now. But yeah, I'm happy with that. It's a good start. But like Cieran said earlier, you can't get carried away too much, can you? Because being Leeds and that, well, I'm sure there'll be a downward point. So I'll keep my gloating to a minimum right now.
Geezer, how are you after?
Oh mate, I'm gutted.
Hearing that.
I'm not really bothered being fourth, but I'm gutted because it's a strange one. I think I'm picking some good picks, but it's just not working out that way.
Some tight ones.
And if you just get lucky with an odd corner thing count every week, just get one. It does, mate. It would make a massive difference now. And another 20 points. If I got one corner in each round,
exactly.
Another 20 points now. You're right up there, aren't you? So, and 36 games to go, mate. You could get a lucky one where you get 4 corners right, couldn't you? You could really fly up the board, couldn't you? So, it's good that way. So, because even though I'm well behind, mate, one lucky week with the corners and I'm up there. So,
exactly.
All the cards. You could really hit it up big on the cards.
Yeah, or get the cards.
Listen, Yaz. What was the name of the Yaz song?
Oh yeah, the only way is up.
Yes, for Cieran, the only way is up.
Yeah.
Right, Clipboard. Now, you had an okay week this week. Had a good week last week, but it's seen you go from first to third. Now, listen, your apologies. Last week we had the scores and the tables as a graphic, and I could go through how we scored. We ain't had time to do that. I can't break down how we got our points apart from once we do the edit. But Stuart, how are you feeling after not such a good week this week?
Well, you can't win them all, can you? Got to give you guys a chance, haven't you, I guess. I'm bouncing back this time.
You can tell him, Stu.
I'm bouncing back.
Bouncing back.
I am, yeah. And even though you've cut me down to a bloody revision time, I've still got it written on my clipboard.
Good job, Cieran. We needed that little tactical foul, whatever you want to call it, because they were doing too much research, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And I will say this, right? Any one of you, right? Because you lot, you do your research and in clipboard and in multi-screen. Any of you have picked Darwin Núñez already? Darwin Núñez to score a goal next week. You better stick with it, right? Because you're not allowed to change it. If you've got him written down, That's it.
Thankfully, you can't see what's going on down there.
Look at these. Look at this.
I've got a fella down there.
He's got graphs and everything.
It's like a courtroom. This.
Jeez. Right. Let me just
Right,
for those
point.
of you.
To be fair though, nice headbutt. He really put it in well, right on the chin. Like
Yeah.
He didn't just do it once though. He got away with it the first time. He went after him again.
I'm
that
just going to say this about that
fight.
headbutt. The West Ham fan who's my mate in the fantasy football, he owns Nunes, so I'm very happy. He's just got -2 points.
Bye-bye.
Do you know what? You could say in that game, and I'm generalising about a race of people. The South Americans, you saw it all in that game, didn't you? You had the lunatic bloody Uruguayan headbutting the geezer in the chin, and then you had Diaz who pulls out a bit of brilliance, skips past 5 people and hits the top corner.
Exactly.
It was just both sides of South American players, I think.
Exactly.
Well, they're very fiery, aren't they? We like that,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
Remember, they used to have the other, didn't they? Hannibal Lecter used to go around biting everyone.
Yeah, biting people.
Yeah.
What I was going to say is, for those of you that don't know, the clipboard, obviously, Stuart does all his research. He's got his clipboard, he's got his pen and all of that. And his partner in crime has got about 17 iPads, multi-screen, as well as a bloody little diary or journal, whatever you call it. Me and Cieran, we literally 5 minutes before the show starts, we just go through them, bing, bang, bosh. Yeah. So we are...
Typical West Ham, you're badly organised, they're showing up.
Listen,
Mate, you know what I mean? Yeah. Typical West Ham fans.
If I was to...
I'm doing them always, I'm dithering and thinking about it. I don't know about that.
If I was to say it metaphorically speaking, these guys have got all the gear and some, and me and Cieran are playing with our flip-flops on.
Well, it's like I tell you what it's like. It's like the Germans. Me and Stuart are like the organised, disciplined Germans, and you're like, the flary kind of relaxed Brazilians. We'll just do it like on the beach, sambering around, and we're all organised and BMW about it.
Right. So that's a good one, actually. But we know Brazil is everybody's favourite, isn't they? So
and then you got the Germans on the other side.
The Germans. Right. So we are going to get into round 3 of games. What's going on here? Right. So, and we'll keep the same order. Everybody. Right. So the first game is. I haven't even made up none of the graphics or anything. Yeah, we are behind. Right, what's the first game? I sent it in the...
I've got...
Spurs v Wolves.
Yeah.
It's on top of my clipboard here.
See what I mean?
Me and Stu know all this. Yeah, Spurs Wolves first. We went for the fixtures, didn't we?
Surprised that clipboard's big enough to write down all the crap you bloody researching.
I'll get you got
that. All right, so Tottenham v Wolves. iPad. Mr. iPad. Pads.
Right.
Oh, me.
Come on,
you
screen.
I thought you said clipboard. I thought you said clipboard. I was miles away.
I said iPads.
Okay, then. So what do you want first again? So is it goal scorer?
Yes, please. You know the format. Okay. You're top of the table, mate. Let's not pretend we don't know what we're doing here.
I'm going to go... I'm going to be obvious about this. I'm going to go Kane. I'm going to go Kane on this one.
Harry Kane? Okay.
Harry Kane, quite obvious. Corners... I'm going to say 8. And I'm going to go 3-1 Spurs.
Interesting. Very interesting, I think, actually. Geezer, come on, man. This is your week. This is round 4. You get them a little...
I haven't researched anything, but I did write down what I think the scores was because you sent me the fixture list last night. So
yeah,
I had Kane this week, so I've swapped over to the Son chart. So I'm going to go Son this week. Okay. I'm going to go Son, and I'm going to go 9 corners. And I don't fancy Wolves to score, to be honest. So I'm going 2-0 Tottenham.
2-0 Spurs. Clipboard.
Right, I've also got Son as my first goal scorer.
Yep.
I've gone for 9 corners, and I've gone 3-1 to the Spuds.
Right. So, Cieran, you said in the first week as Russell got a camera on your. I think he's hacking into my laptop and that because.
He's doing it again. Yeah, we would do. You mean it's like bloody NASA what he's got in his room.
He's doing something.
Or the other way to look at it is I'm going first, and then people just copy me after.
Right. Well, this is going to be probably shocking right at the start. I also went for Kane. That's not too much of a shock. I did also go for 8 corners, like Mr. Bloody Multi-Screen. And I also went for 3-1, like these two dirty Leeds guys. So me and Russell got the exact same predictions for this game.
Well, that covers it. In case you're right, at least you're not getting behind him. So that's it. I've got the clipboard there. I've got him covered because he's got Son, and he's got 9 corners as well. So I've got that covered.
Good move. Right. Okay, so the next fixture is Crystal Palace v Aston Villa, Mr. Multi-Screen.
I'm going to go Zaha for the scorer there. Zaha. Okay. Or do you want corners first?
No, first goal scorer. It's not depending. You don't know. You've mastered the competition.
Well, no, because the thing is, I've wrote it down corners, goal scorers, and then the result. For some reason, I've done it in a weird way. I do it the same each week. So Zaha. Corners, I'm going to go 7.
7 corners.
Yeah, I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
Okay. Giza, the main man of this show. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. I'm going Zaha. Myself, I'd written Zaha down.
Yep.
And
just now?
Just now.
Wait, you get deducted 20 points for bringing the game into disrepute.
Last night, because I was a bit tired, I couldn't think of anyone else in the Palace team, so I went, it's hard.
So me and Cieran do it the same way,
Yeah, I went for it, even though, after that game, I think I could be a bit high here, but I'm going 11 corners. And I'm going 2-1 to Palace.
Interesting. Clipboard. Same game.
Right. Well, I've gone Edouard to score first goal.
Okay.
I've gone 8 corners.
Yeah.
And I've gone 1-0 Crystal Palace.
Okay. Right. So, first goal scorer, because Zaha scored today, I thought, he's not going to get 2 in a row. So I've gone for Jordan Ayew. I've gone for 8 corners. And just like Cieran, I've gone for Palace 2, Villa 1. So that's the result we need as West Ham. Yeah. Okay. Everton v Nottingham Forest, multi-screen.
I've gone goal scorer, Gray.
Amari Gray.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I've gone for corners 8. And Everton to win 2-1.
Okay.
Because there's no way Everton can miss the chances like West Ham did. No way.
Yeah.
It can't go their way again. So I can't see Forest winning that. I thought they were so lucky against you guys. In the sense of it's just unbelievable how cleared off the line, hit the bar, didn't go over the line, missed your penalty. I didn't think Forest that good. So I think Everton will beat them.
Okay. Giza, Everton v Forest.
Right. Calvert-Lewin's still injured, isn't he?
I think so. I would imagine so.
You can try, put him if you want.
Don't listen to him.
Yeah. It's hard to pick a bloody. Amari Gray, I think, is one of them average players that shines now and again. Who's the young lad? Who's the young boy they got that I like?
Anthony Gordon.
Yeah, him. So I'm going Gordon.
Wait. Chelsea have put in a 40 mil bid for. Chelsea have bid 40 mil for him though. So
really,
he might. I don't know whether he'll be there on Saturday or Sunday.
I can't be. That's why I've not said him. I was thinking, you just said that. I was thinking, let him go.
Look at him.
I had Gordon. I did it, and I went no because he might go. And I
can't think of anyone left at Everton who can score the goal.
I changed Gordon to Gray.
Yeah.
And I went, because he might get transferred.
I don't know if he will. He might.
When you research. Oh, I don't know.
But I set a beautiful trap because I was literally, as I was talking, I was going to say to you guys, yeah, I was going to go Gordon, but I think he might go. And then no, I won't say it.
You can't catch me out. You've got to learn that. I'm sharp, boy.
Right, I'm saying Gordon, but if he gets sold, I'll have Damari Gray.
Oh, okay. Come on. God, it's either Gordon or no one.
I think I
I
should be allowed.
got that last time when we had injured players.
All right. So what about your corners?
8. I've got here 8 down, and I reckon a 2-0 win to Forest. I mean, not Forest, Everton. I think Everton will get a win on the board at home, especially. And mate, Forest are crap. I don't care what else says. That's a crap team. That's a championship side, and that's all it is. So I'm not bothered about them. I think Everton will do them.
Clipboard, same game, which is Everton v Forest.
Well, I went Gray to score first because
Ooh.
Wow.
I went 9 corners.
Yeah.
And I went 2-1 to Everton.
Also, I mean, you're virtually the same.
Okay. Well, I will see your... Anyway, I also went with Damari Gray. And I also was thinking of Anthony Gordon, but I did take into consideration that he might not be there. So anyway, I've gone Damari Gray, only because I feel Everton would score first, and I'm thinking it's got to be... Yeah, so I just looked at who played last time for them, and he started. Anyway, I've gone for 10 corners, and once again, me and my West Ham brother have gone for the same score. I've gone for 2-0.
Lovely.
Yeah.
You get that.
Right, so next game is a London derby, West London derby. It's Fulham v Brentford.
I have gone for the goal scorer, Mbamo. Is that how you say his name? Mbamo?
Mbemo.
Mbamo.
Yeah.
I've got... You want to say?
Not a bad pick, that, Russ. I like that boy.
Scored against Man U, innit?
Yeah, I got the feeling. I quite like him. I know it's Tony's the obvious one, but I think he's in the areas just as much. To be honest, yeah. I've gone for corners 8, and I think it'll be 2-2. I think it'll be a draw, 2-2.
Right. I was going to say something, but I won't say it now. But I'll say it when I get to mine. But yeah.
Interesting.
Right. Cieran, Fulham v Brentford. I wish I would have said it when I was going to say it, and you'll know why. Fulham v Brentford.
Yeah. I hope it's when Webmo's injured. I hope that's what you're going to say. But
well, let me just check my fancy.
I'm going for. I was thinking about Mbemo, and then I went, no, I'm going to go for the obvious, Tony. I'm going to go for Ivan Tony with 9 corners and a 2-1 win to Brentford.
Okay. Clipboard.
I too have gone for Ivan Tony. I've gone for 11 corners, and I've also gone for a 2-1 Brentford win.
Right, so I've gone for... I didn't want to pick the obvious, and, there will be games like the other day when Gundogan scored first for City. We all went for Haaland. Actually, before I continue, don't you lot think that was a bit crazy that we all picked 4-0, and that was actually the score? That was a...
Oh, did we? Did we all go 4-0?
For that game, I remember that one. Yeah.
My only claim to fame at the moment, I've got both Man City scores right. Right?
Well, that's good.
And I got the first goal scorer in the first game with Haaland. And if that wanker Foden had squared the ball to him when he had the open goal, he would have been the first goal scorer again. So I blame Foden, the prick.
Right. I saw when you said that you've got Man City's both. I see Russell pick up his pen, look down, so he may well try and copy you. Whether he's he's going to zoom in on your phone through his little technology and all that. Right, so I went with Pereira to score first for Fulham. Am I confident? No, but like I said, there will be games where it's not the obvious goal scorer. I've got
like Chelsea, Koulibaly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Great fit. I've gone for 10 corners, and what I was going to say when Russell started speaking was, I bet me and Russell have the same score, and we do. I also went for 2-2. I just knew, I knew we'd have. Yeah, we both picked 2-2. So yeah, that's my score for that game. Right. The next game is Leicester City v Southampton.
Right, okay. I'm going to go for Vardy.
Yep.
Yeah, to score first.
Interesting.
Vardy. And I've gone corners 7. And
Yep.
I've gone 3-1 Leicester.
Okay. Geezer.
Yeah. I was tossing up between Vardy and Ings.
No, Ings is not at Southampton. He's at Villa.
No. You can pick it.
I'm not Ings, not Ings. Who was I thinking of? Who's the boy up front for Southampton?
They got Che Adams.
Yeah.
They've
No,
Go for it, Ron.
Remember I said Joe Aribo?
I'm going Vardy.
Yep.
Right. And 8 corners and 2-1 to Leicester.
Okay. Wait, just let me... Remember last year I picked Aribo as my first goal. He didn't get first, but he did actually score the equaliser, innit? I think he made it 2-2. Anyway, yeah.
Just pick Armstrong. You got 2 chances with Armstrong.
You little cheat. You. Clippy?
Well, I just thought I'd let you know, Cieran. You know, Russell, it's got a line into Pineview, into that Pine Gap or whatever it's called. Them big balls you've got in the middle of Australia. Like, you know, where all defence is the mid. It's got a system in there looking down at you now from a drone.
Now we know, yeah. Look at you.
Yeah. I can hear a drone coming over me. I don't know if that's anything to do with it.
I can hear it as well. Cheat.
Where are we, Leicester?
Yeah, Leicester v Southampton.
Right. No, sorry, I've got the clipboard here, so right. Well, it won't put me off. Right. Jamie Vardy to score first goal.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did this, but I've gone for 14 corners.
Wow.
Okay, now get it out there.
Yep.
But I went 2-1 to Leicester.
Okay. Is that what Cieran said as well?
Can't remember. I'll have to ask Pineview to let us know later.
Yeah, I'm sure he did. Yeah, he did. I'll tell you why. Right, so Full House, I've also gone for Vardy. I went for 11 corners, and just like Cieran and just like Stuart, I went for Leicester 2, Southampton 1. So Cieran, we got the same score again.
Same score again, guys. Yeah, that 2-1.
But Clippy copied us.
He got 2-1 as well, yeah. Yeah, he got to see Leicester beating that.
Okay, right.
Not
So,
great, Southampton.
right, we've got Multi and we've got Clippy. Right, Multi, we're going to go to Bournemouth v Arsenal.
I can't get past old Jesus for this one after his weekend shenanigans. Yeah, let's go Jesus or Jesus over his name.
I'll say we stick with Jesus.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm going to go for 9 corners.
Yeah,
that one. I think it'd be 9 for a lot. And I've gone 1-3 to Arsenal. 1-3.
Okay. Cieran, first goal scorer.
I'm close, yeah. Yeah, that drone is working because he's got me here. Jesus. We got Jesus coming in with a goal. We've got 9 corners.
Yeah.
But I've got 2-0 to Arsenal.
Okay, and let me just clarify. Cieran said Jesus, which is, we all know him, and Russell said Jesus, who actually plays for their under 12. So I don't think you're going to have to get any points for that one, Russell.
Yeah.
Clippy, same game.
Jesus is my first goal scorer.
You pronounced it right. Yeah.
I've got 9 corners.
Yeah.
And I've gone 3-0 to the Arsenal.
Virtually almost the same.
Right. I think it's another full house because I've also gone for Jesus. I've gone for 14 corners in this game, which Stuart went for the last game. And I've also gone Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 3, same as you two. So if you win, I win, baby. Yeah. Right. So next game is a big one. Leeds United v Chelsea.
Well, I've gone first goal Sterling.
Okay.
And I've gone corners 8. And I've gone 0-2 to Chelsea. I think we're going to have a draw, a win, and a defeat.
Okay. Right. So Cieran, me, Russell and Stuart all picked 3-0, so I've got the same score of them. You've got a separate one. We're covered. Right, Cieran, Leeds v Chelsea.
Who'd you go to score, Russell?
Sterling.
No, I haven't gone for him again. I think that was last week. No, I've gone for Havertz. I'm going to Havertz, and I've gone for 10 corners.
Yep.
And I'm gone for 3-0 to Chelsea.
Ooh. Like last season, Stu, that 3-0. Boom, that.
Clippy, Leeds v Chelsea.
I've gone Sterling as my first goal scorer.
Yeah.
I've gone 11 corners, and I've gone 1-0 to Chelsea.
1-0, yeah?
Yeah, realistic fans here. That's good.
Right, well, I've also gone Sterling. I think I've done him all 3 weeks, I think. I've gone for 12 corners, and I've gone Leeds 1, Chelsea 3. I just thought after the Spurs game, they scored 2 goals. They should have won that game. I think at least one of those goals should have been disallowed, man. The first one, he's blatantly in his way, like obstructing the keeper's view. Yeah, that's a joke.
Great entertainment.
They battered Tottenham, didn't they? Really, they battered Tottenham in that game, and
If they turn up like that against Leeds, I'm worried.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's why I've gone with 3-1, because I think the way they played in that type of derby, Tottenham were in great form. If they continue that, then that's why I've gone with that scoreline.
Yeah. I say that. Who's injured for him? That midfield, Conte's out, isn't it?
Conte's injured, yeah.
Yeah, so
that won't stop them scoring goals. It might,
And they will have Tuchel on bench. He'll be in sidelines, won't he?
Oh yeah.
He'll have a touch line. He won't be allowed to touch directors in his box.
He'll be on the phone in the stands, ringing down.
I don't care if Leeds United fans sing your heart out so we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Sing something like bring Havertz off and put on your goalkeeper or something.
Oh, speaking of goalkeepers, did you lot know that I think QPR was 2-0 down in the championship, got it to 2-1, and then their goalkeeper made it 2-2. So they ended up.
I saw the goal. Yeah, I saw the header.
I haven't seen it. Was it
right
good?
at death, right the last kick of the game.
Was it good?
Good header too.
I haven't
good
seen
header.
it. I heard them say it on the sports show. Right, you lot. The next game is struggling West Ham v Brighton. Screen.
Oh, West Ham, mate. He says that's your bogey team. I don't know if that's true or not. He says you always struggle against.
It's very true.
Against Brighton. Well, I think Antonio's going to get a goal. So I'm going Antonio. I think he'll get a goal for you. I've gone for 7 corners, and I think for struggling West Ham, I think it's going to be a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Cieran.
Yeah, that's what I think. More in bloody hope than fucking anything at the moment. It's the only one I didn't write down for some reason. We're at home, aren't we?
We're at home, yeah.
That makes a lot of difference against them. But I'm going to go for who's going to score, man? Jesus Christ, who can score for us?
No one, because we haven't scored yet.
Well, Brighton might score first, Cieran. Go for Brighton player.
Brighton have got every chance of scoring first. Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I can't pick that little prick. I can't.
I don't play for anyone, Cieran.
No, I'm thinking of Ben Rama. He has one good game, in a bloody year, and everyone's raving about him now.
Hey, I told you he's good, mate. I watched that. I was watching a bit of that watch along, and Titch was Ben Rama.
Yeah.
There is a correlation to that, though, Russell. And it's we played a championship side, and he shone. So that tells you where his level is.
Well, I think he could do that regular. I think he'd be all right. I think he's good. He proved it for a long term.
Right, I'm going to go. Look, Bowen can't keep playing as shit as he has been. He's been woeful. And so I'm going to go Bowen. You better pick your ideas up today. And I'm going to give Bowen a goal. Right. I'm going to go 8 corners. And, yeah, the one all... No, I'm going to go 2-2 as well.
2-2.
You too. Wow.
Yeah, because I think we concede 2 against them. That's all. And I want to go 1-1. But the way we are, if we don't, I don't know if we're having Dawson back. And if we continue with what we're doing, we're vulnerable, and they'll score goals. So I'm going to go 2-2 as well.
Clippy.
Well, remember when I said to you
Wait,
guys
stop.
that
Stop. I bet he picks the same first goal scorer as me. Carry on.
I bet remember when I said to you before that it ain't all good in West Ham camp, and you know there was something wrong, and I felt it, and I still feel it. I don't think it's all good in Danny Dye's either. For Jared Bowen, but do you know what I've done? This is going to shock the lot of you. I've got 9 corners.
Goal scorer first.
Okay. Well, he's going for the
I've
big
got
point.
9 corners and I've gone 0-0 because I think David Moyes will play 5 at back.
Ooh.
He'll be petrified of losing, so he's going to go 5 at back.
Okay, that's the first. That's a bold one.
Like the thinking, Stu.
That's the first 0-0.
So what happens in the 0-0 point? What's that?
Remember, he
mean?
gets 12 for that. 12 points.
Oh, you get more, do you, for going a bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I just went 0-0 because I think David Moyes will be petrified of losing. I do, because, I mean, have you heard latest that some idiot saying Moyes out?
Yeah.
That was me.
Oh, gosh. Right. I'm going to try and remain positive. You know what? If I be honest, yeah, I kind of knew he was going to lose to Forest, and I just tried to come on camera and be positive. I'm going to try and be positive.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to try and be positive. My first goal scorer. When the ball hits the net, not a little payet, it's Scamacca. I'm going Scamacca. He better start. And cross comes in. Bang. Cross comes in. Bosh. Head up. Scamacca. First goal scorer. Please.
He's got to play first.
Yeah.
He might come on and score. I've gone. I don't know why actually, because I've gone for 13 corners, which is probably a bit too much. And I've gone West Ham 2, Brighton 1. Trying to be positive. Trying to be positive. Right. So penultimate game is Newcastle v Manchester City. Multi-screen.
I've gone Haaland to score first.
Ooh.
Just because he didn't score in the last game. So
Okay.
surely he'll score first.
All right.
I've gone corners 2 and score.
2 corners.
No, 8. Sorry.
You said 2 there.
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's
I
the answer, sir.
No, I was looking at the thing in my order at the top here.
VAR, bring that in.
I've gone 8 corners, and I've gone 1-3 to Man City. 1-3. I think Newcastle score because they're quite good, but I think Man City is still far better.
Interesting. Giza.
Yeah, mate. Newcastle.
Newcastle v City.
Yeah, mate. I'm going to pick Haaland to be first goal scorer for the next 36 games. So,
No issue.
And if it weren't for that Foden who squared the ball to him, he would have scored first again. But he's a prick. So, Haaland, yeah, I'm going to give Haaland, and that's the thing with City. Even though I think Haaland will score, most games, they can score from anyone all over, can't they? So, Haaland score 9 corners.
Yep.
And I don't see Newcastle scoring against them, to be honest. But someone will. But 0-2, I'll have a 2-0 win to City. I mean, it'll be similar to the West Ham game.
All right. Clippy, Newcastle v City.
I've gone De Bruyne to score first goal.
Yeah.
I've gone 12 corners.
Yeah.
And I've gone 3-0 City.
Okay.
Right. So I've tried to be bold. And not outside the box, but slightly, I've gone for Callum Wilson to score first for Newcastle.
Wow.
I've gone for 11 corners, and just like Russell, I have gone Newcastle 1, Man City 3. Right. The last game is shambolic Manchester United against almost a shambolic Liverpool. All right, it's not as bad, but they've only got 2 points, so they've lost the title already. No, I'm joking. But yeah, Man U v Liverpool, which is a massive game.
That's going to be fun. Well, my pick even strengthens further tonight with Nunes being sent off. I'm going to go Salah as goal scorer. I've gone for 10 corners, and I've gone 1-3 again.
1-3.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool Man United randomly might score, but I think Liverpool will win.
Geezer?
Yeah, I think because it is that big game. Isn't this the game where they pissed off Solskjaer? Or did he get smashed 4-0 or something?
Or 5?
5-1.
Yeah.
5-1.
Yeah. 5-0, I think.
Yeah, it's one of them, though. They usually do. I'm going to say, normally Man United rise to that game wherever they are in the table, but recently, maybe not so much. But they have done in the past when they've got to do something, but they ain't going to do a lot. They are shambolic, Man United. I've never seen a team in such disarray. Feel sorry for old Ten Hag. I just don't think he knows what to do with them all. They're all such shit.
But Liverpool,
there you go. Man United, I'm going to go. I'd already written Salah down before Nunes got sent off.
Yes, you did.
Right, so Salah, I'm going for 11 corners, and because it's that derby thing, I'm going to give Man United a goal. I'm going to go 3-1 to Liverpool.
Is that the same as you, Russell, yeah? 3-1?
Yeah.
All right. Clippy?
Well, I've gone Salah for Salah for first goal. I've got 11 corners, but I don't think Man United is scoring in the month of Sundays. I'm saying 3-0 to Liverpool.
Yeah, you could be right there, Russ, too. You could be bloody right.
Right. Well, surprisingly, maybe for you lot, but I'm going off what Cieran said about, Manchester United historically, and, Liverpool as well. When Liverpool was having a bad time, when it's this game, both teams are up for it. And because of that, that will reflect in my predictions. I've gone for Rashford to score first.
Wow.
I've gone for 9 corners, and I have gone Manchester United 2, Liverpool 3.
Well, that'll be a good game.
Are you wanting to win this round or what?
Yeah, baby. Right. So, you lot, before we end the show, and everyone can have a little bit of time if they need this. Like I said at the start of the show, we're going to go total cards, and that includes everybody that's part of the club on a match day. Tuchel, Conte, all of that. Whoever gets closest to the total amount without going over gets 10 points. If anybody hits it bang on the nose, they get 50 points. So, the average would be, I would say, 40, which is 4 a game. So you can maybe use that as a reference. But yeah, Russell, your total cards, please.
Well, I've actually, my instinct straight away, I wrote down, as soon as you said it, 42.
Okay. 42. Geezer, total cards.
Yeah. That's sort of the benchmark, that 40, isn't it? And then it's whether it be a bit lower one week or a little bit higher, I'd say. Could be anything from, say, 35 to 60, couldn't it?
Mm.
Now, I reckon 43.
43?
I knew he was going to go all off me either side. I just knew it. I thought he was either going to go 41 or 43.
Yeah, I know.
He's going to do that.
Clippy? What about you, Clippy?
Oh,
I've had mine from the start.
Mine's wrote down here so you can even see it if you want. I've gone 46.
And surprisingly, I've actually gone 47. That was the figure I had straight away. 47. It could easily just be a very low week, and then Russell picked the least amount, didn't he? So Can we just
No,
go over
hit
that again?
45. Sweet.
Yeah. So yeah, that was that. And listen, Hammerhead, I haven't worked out your scores because we've done this show earlier. But what I will do is I'll work out your scores, and thanks for putting them in the comment section, and then I'll put some sort of graphic on the screen as to how many points you scored in that round, because you didn't take part in the first round, obviously. But yeah, that was we got through that nicely. Russell, any final thoughts?
No, just hoping to keep my place at the top. Hold off the ones below, apart from Stu. Stu, you can come along with me. The rest of you stay down there where you belong. Me and Stu are flying. And Lee, here you go. Here's Lee. Perfect
How you
timing.
doing, Lee?
Come with me as well.
All right, Cieran, final thoughts.
No, I'm another 36 games, mate, isn't there? I'm not worried about being fourth. Not much. Yeah. But there's so many points up for grabs with these corners and that. And I'll ban them now, these cards. I'm going to put an effort into these cards every week and just pick a number. And then if you get lucky with that. But the trouble, what I do worry about, these donuts keep getting lucky with corners, right?
Exactly.
And they'll probably get lucky with these bloody cards as well. It's bloody annoying.
Doing their
So
ultimate
apart from the worry of that, these studiers, clipboard and the multi, I think we'll be all right.
Be a multi.
The feeling the pressure, Stu. If they start talking like this, mate, you know you're getting to. This is good. This is what we want. This is what we want. Throw them off the game.
Clippy, what's your final thoughts with this week coming up?
Well, I'm not really all that competitive, guys. So, I don't name call. I just let me clipboard do all talking and dancing.
And boy, is it talking!
It is talking, mate. Don't you worry about that. Plenty of life left in old fiddle yet.
Well, just like when you get bad decisions and they say it swings and roundabouts. Cieran hasn't got any of the corners in the first two rounds, so at some point he would get 3. He might get 3 out of 10. So far, 2 out of 10 has been the most. So, you lot enjoy it while it lasts.
I just says I'm not competitive, guys.
Well, I am. I am. So
I am. It's like I really want to knock Russell
when
off
somebody
the top.
punches you, if you're not a fighter, you got to punch them back. So you better get competitive.
Brilliant.
Kieran said we had a phone call before this even started. Week 1, and Kieran was like, "Look, just go easy on them. I'm going to throw a few points in that." And then I said, "No." He said, "No, it's good for the show. Trust me." And he was right. So I think we're going to get serious from now.
I tell you what, I can see what I can see happen. Kieran's going to be way off, and he's going to bang in a cards, right? And he's just going to get straight to the top.
Exactly.
That's what I think Kieran's going to do. He'll get the cards right.
I've got a feeling he's going to do that.
No, I hope you're right, Russ, because it's not coming good at the moment.
No, you'll do that. You'll get all the other stuff wrong, and then you'll get 50 points out of one thing. That's how I can see happening.
That's the hope.
To be honest, I reckon I must be half a dozen games where I had one corner out. So,
yeah, there's been a few.
Yeah, there you go. So it's all there. The points are there to be had. Just got to get lucky. There you go. And again, another one. That fucking Mitrovic.
Yeah.
First goal. I'm the only one that had him, and he misses a penalty. And I'm going, are you against me? What is going on here, you donut?
You know what you got to do, Cieran? You got to get a clipboard. How many times you tell me
you
got to get a clipboard?
Things will change if I get that clipboard. I tell you, things will change.
Exactly.
Well, as always, everybody that tuned in, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel. And yeah, we'll be back next week doing this, and we'll be back doing other stuff on the channel real soon. Only one thing to say, and that is see you later.
Liars.
See you later.